This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Go.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. And that is incomplete. Juan Thornhill that time. Good cover, able to knock it away. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Got.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's get set. 180. Got.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Here we go. Can. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. On the run to the right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 60-yard attempt.
His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
He's to midfield. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
And we've seen him take one back earlier in the year, and he just about added another one. He's proven to be someone to game plan against in the return game, and that was a heck of a run back.
As Shador on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready? Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
180. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a handoff, ETN, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
11, 11, 11, 11.
First and 10
Just
at the
set.
21-yard line.
They'll run it once more with ETN. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 20, here's second and 9.
Here, 11 MT, 11 MT. Sahad. Sahad.
To throw is Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 9.
Here we go. 11. 180. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Shot.
Throwing is Burrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals are out to a 10-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Hold the set. Drop 60. Drop 6. Let's go. 679 Broncos.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, a loose football. The Bengals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move further out in front. It is now 17-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Ready. 65 yards. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Pass off by Bond. 1 quarter in the books. 17-0, the early score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Inside run with Sampson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Sanders. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. His kick is good. And the Browns are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
At their own 35-yard line.
One, ready? Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's second down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Burrow here on second down, exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Ready? Here we go. Stop. 11 empty. 12. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Second down, Burrow. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Stop.
Burrow now. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Trap 50, trap 19, Charger, 19, trap 2.
On first down, it's Sanders. That's complete to the rookie's second-round pick. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On first and 10, it's Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Sending it deep for Waddle. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Browns are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 2, ready? 11, mighty, 11. Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right shot. Start.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Bengals first down. First and 10
Gun.
at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, Burrow. That's complete to Etienne. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Can. Start.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings
On
up
one, ready?
second
From the
and
33,
9.
here's second and 9.
Here we go. Big start.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Intended for
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that
He
one.
was covered by Denzel.
Now it's going to be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Start.
Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. 1:56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
Here we go. 12. Ready? Right shot. 12. Start.
A first down throw for Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second TD catch of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
To the right side here, pass is caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's a Browns first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense you start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Dragon 6.
As Shador on first down, in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
From the gun, it's Shador. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Going up top. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
On 2.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return, here comes Davis. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Stop.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They go play action for Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
17-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, Buffalo 18.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 48.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know,
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Right 80. Stop.
Burrow here on second down. Quickly, this one out to Chase. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Returnable from the 17. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Quickly to the outside and complete. Down the sideline. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. So a big one there to start the drive. 41 yards.
First down, Cleveland.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he'll get about 5. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Sanders on third down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They convert with a gain of 15. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Sanders going to throw again. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Again, it's Sanders. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On third down, Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And the Browns are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
Browns first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sampson is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here we go. 180.
Once again, it's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third down, 3 to go.
Get set. 180.
And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Sanders now off the bootleg. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and...
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, they need 5.
Warriors, let's go. Set, hey, Cougar 19, Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now, Shador. Left side, he's got the Joku. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cleveland.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 1. On play action, Shador. Off road, right side, taken by Njoku. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action with Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
Dragon 60.
To throw again is Sanders. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Makes the score. Bengals 27, Browns 24.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
On 1, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Back to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Got. 180. Got.
Burrow now. Moving to his right. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
On one, right?
First and 10.
Here we go.
At the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. His 12th touchdown of the year.
Makes the score Bengals 34, Browns 24.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
On first down, it's Sanders. Pass caught by Bond. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. On first and 10, it's Sanders. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Bengals are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Sanders pass intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
On one, ready? Here we go. 11, right 80. Shot.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, here's Etienne. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. They're all set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
On the ready. Here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. His throw left is complete with Judy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. As Shador on first down. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Browns, first down.
19 tight, 19 light.
29 yards.
Throwing again is Sanders. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this one in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Here we go, here we go. Dahan! Dahan!
On the give, it's ETN. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
On one, ready?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down
Here we go.
and 12.
Dahan!
They'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Dahan!
Now, a give to Davis. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores. And it's 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. That's they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, it's Shador. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense.
Here we go.
That should do it.
180.
Down to a knee, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go.